Hello everyone, it's Light in the Light Council, and we are happy to be here with you today. We're here to give you Ascension Affirmation messages. Short messages that we hope will help you throughout your moment and throughout your days. So you haven't already taken deep breaths within this day, now is a great time to take a deep breath with us. Breathe in light. Lift your arms up through the center of your heart, allowing the light to expand. Exhale. Put your arms down. Within, through, and around our bodies, we are a unity of light. Breathe in through your heart. Deep breath. Put your arms out to the side. Breathe out. We breathe in light through the center of our hearts, allowing the light to expand. Within, through, and around our body, we are a unity of light. You are a light body, a light being. You are dropping matter and returning to your light self. Your message for today, for this ascension is, I am flowing into who I need to be effortlessly. I am flowing into who I need to be effortlessly. I am flowing into who I need to be effortlessly. And there are waves. You can hear those waves. Like the waves of the ocean. And flowing into who you need to be effortlessly. Let that calm and bring peace to any parts of yourselves that are uncomfortable right now, that are efforting very much right now. We're just being aware. We're just breathing and being aware of ourselves. It's all we have to do. We're breathing and being aware of ourselves. We're in alignment with this ascension happening. And all we have to do is keep that balance and that peace within ourselves. Come back to it would be the better way to say it. Come back to that peace and balance within ourselves. Because the waves are going to come, right? We're going to ride them. We're going to go through them. Just like a surfer. But we're still going to come back to that, to the calmer waves. And to that peace that is us. The peace that is within us. We're going to come back to that. The message is, where I am is where I am anointed to be at this time. Where I am is where I am anointed to be at this time. Where I am is where I am anointed to be at this time. And just hearing this in this message today is the trust, gives me the trust and the faith to relax, to sit back into that calmness, into that knowingness that I am flowing into who I need to be effortlessly. I'm going to lay down my efforting a little bit and be in alignment with my peace and balance within myself. It's like the efforting is replaced by coming back to the peace and the balance within yourself and making that priority. So when you make that switch, when we make that switch over from all this efforting into trying to be somebody who I think I want to be, just for today, just for this message, we're going to let go of the efforting. We're going to believe that we are flowing effortlessly into who we need to be. that we are anointed to be exactly where we are at this time. And it all falls into place. All falls into place. You know, I just have this little example from a few years ago. Just this. So this person was having this very special fence built in their home, and they wanted it to be a certain way. And for whatever reason, the hinges on all of the entrances to the fence just did not work right. They wouldn't work right. And they would rust over, and then it would be very, very difficult to open them. And when you did open them, it would be very loud and screechy and that kind of thing. And the person who wanted that very special fence wanted it to be exactly the way that they wanted it. Exactly the way that they wanted it. You know, for it to just glide open or closed, work correctly without any sounds, certainly for the right metal to have been used so there wouldn't be rust and all this stuff. Well, that person can make a big fuss out of that, or little fuss. Whatever the reason, it didn't get fixed. Now, it is later, and that person is in that same space with the very special fence. But that person has lost all of their security for their land. There's no security around their land. And that fence that they wanted to be absolutely perfect is now what protects them the most. No one can get to their property or through that fence without, first of all, it's very difficult to open it because it's rusted closed. And number two, if you do happen to get it open, it's going to set off alarm. It'll be alarmingly loud, which would obviously be like a watchdog for safety. So that is just an odd little thing, little story. But you see how it all falls into place? And see, that person, they could have spent, who knows how much time fussing about how they wanted this and this and this and this, but for whatever reason, it just didn't get fixed. And then here it is later, the whole world around this person has changed, and it turns out that that particular thing that they were upset about is the only thing that keeps them safe right now. See, you don't know everything. You don't know everything. You don't know everything. That's why we're part of the one. That's why we are part of the one. And that's why we want to come back and accept ourselves to be part of the one, that we don't know everything, and that we can allow some things to be with trust and with faith that they are that way for a reason, and that we will come to the understanding at some point or other why it was that way. So back to your messages. You are flowing into who you need to be effortlessly. You can drop that effort and breathe into knowing that you're anointed to be right where you are at this time. It's okay. It's actually okay. It's all going to fall into place. So that's it. That's your Ascension affirmation for today. And I thank you for joining me. We thank you for joining me. We're just going to say me today, even though the whole council is here. We are grateful for you to join us today. And we hope you go outside and get some sunshine on your face. We'll see you next time.